Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How are you doing today? I hope you guys are doing well. I believe we are live now. Let me check and see what you guys are saying here. Let me make sure that I'm live. Can you guys hear me? Is everything looking good? Let's see. How's everyone doing today? Let's see here. Is anybody on? Is anybody live? Can you guys hear me? So, am I live? Am I live? I believe I'm live. I am live. I am indeed live. How are you guys doing today? I hope you guys are doing well. As you guys can see, I have a whole new setup here in the background for my videos. I believe, it would not surprise me if this is not letting you guys know that I'm live because of the title of my stream here. Maybe I should change it. Oh man, let me see here. I'm gonna change the title of my stream actually. Let's see. How do I do that? How do I change the title of my stream? There we go. Okay. Let's change it to new. Then let's get rid of that. Okay. That should be hopefully a little bit better now. Hopefully. All right. I think we're all set. I think we are all set. Let me see if we have anybody in the chat now. Okay, we do have some people. How are you guys doing? We have Alex McCarthy in the chat. We have direct message in the chat. We have the rookie critic. We have Mike. All of you guys are in the chat. So as you guys can see, I have a new setup. I've been I worked for quite a while of the day yesterday on this, and I have it's still a work in progress. But I have like some posters in the background. I have my Lord of the Rings sword back here. I have a few action figures up there, as you guys can see. Plus, I have my Vikings drinking horn right there from the show The Vikings, or Vikings, I should say. So yeah, it's work in progress, but I think it's starting to look good. I think it looks better than what I had before, and it's just I'm really excited about it. It's just nice having this cool background and stuff. So I have a lot of plans for what I want to do with the background. One of the things I want to do is not actually have quite as many posters, but have like a couple of shelves in the background where I can put some of my figurines, like my my alien figurine and stuff, do some of that type of stuff in the background. So that's what I wanted to eventually get to, is just have a few shelves in the background here where I can put some of my little guys on there and stuff as well. It's a work in progress, but I think it's turning out really nice. So let's see here. Mike has entered the chat. We have a $2 super chat from the rookie critic, $2 for the white boy. Thank you so much, my friend. I really appreciate that a lot. Thank you. Yeah, I am flexing my white privilege, as you guys can see right here on stream. And let's see. The rookie critic. I just put out Rotten Tomatoes versus Phantom Menace: The Slaughtering Part 1. I used some sound bites from you in it. Oh, well, thank you so much, rookie critic. I appreciate that. I will have to check that out. Let me see if I can actually grab that and put a link on it in the chat here for everyone else. There it is.
Welcome to the Rookie Critic
Welcome to the Rookie Critic YouTube channel, I'm assuming is what you were gonna say. All right, here we go. All right, go check out the Rookie Critics' new video on Rotten Tomatoes versus the Fandom Menace when you guys get a chance. Let's see. Wish Upon a Vlog is in the chat. Hey, Josiah, just coming on before I get my dinner to say hello for a bit. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Let's see. Oh, thanks, Julie. I appreciate that. She says, wow, your new setup looks incredible. I love it. Brilliant job indeed. Work in progress. It looks perfect. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Alex McCarthy, I wag my finger at Captain America. Why? What's wrong with Captain America? Captain America is awesome. Let's see. Yeah, this is pretty much the Josiah zone now. So I had, oh yeah, and I have my Planet of the Apes poster back here as well, because the new Planet of the Apes movies are incredible. Some of the best movies of the past decade, easily. So yeah. Dan Maloney says, "How you doing, Josiah? Good setup you got. Thank you so much. I appreciate that." Let's see. Good selection of posters. Yes, I have some of my some posters from my favorite movies in the background, so I think that looks cool. Warren says, "Hey brother, love your stuff, buddy. Thank you so much." As you guys can see, I'm wearing a bathrobe today. It's a chill stream today, guys. Guys, this past week has been one of the busiest weeks I've had in a long time. Very eventful. Some ways it was good, some ways it was bad. So I began off the week being deathly ill, completely put out by food poisoning. And then I had to go to one of my jobs for Monday and Tuesday. So I was working there Monday and Tuesday while being sick. I got better on Tuesday. Then Wednesday, I had a bachelor party with one of my best friends who was getting married this weekend. Thursday was the wedding rehearsal. Friday, I was busy with the wedding all day. Then yesterday, I was doing my setup and all that stuff, really changing things around, while also making videos throughout the entire week on top of all of that as well. So it was a busy week. It was a very busy week. So today, this is just kind of a chill stream today. I did invite some people to come join if they wanted to, so we'll see if anybody actually accepts that that invite of mine or not. I invited some people like Nerderotic, Jeremy Griggs, John Talks, some of those people as well. So if any of them do end up coming on, that would be awesome. But you know, it just depends. It was kind of a last minute thing, so I don't know if any of them will have time to hop on or not. Let me actually send out another invite here to someone else who might be able to come on. We will see. Stream, you are okay. There we go. All right, so how are you guys doing today? Let me see what you guys are talking about here in the chat before I move on to one of the things I want to share with you guys. Let me see. Where's my chat window? Okay. Alex McCarthy says, for Chris Evans reasons, yes. Yeah, Chris Evans had some interesting things to say this week, as we all know, about Tom Brady and all that stuff. And I'm not even a big football guy, but, you know, I think it's ridiculous whenever you cut ties with somebody just because they have different opinions than you. I think that's just really silly and immature and not Captain America like at all. So Julie says that Captain America poster really stands out. You have inspired me now. Well, thank you. It's actually like it's not necessarily a poster. It's like a board. Let me see if I can take this off the wall here. Actually, so it's actually like a board, but I saw this in an FYE once, and I was like, that is amazing. I have to have that. So I bought it, and it's really cool. And I kind of want to get more things like this because I like the fact that it's like, you know, it actually has like, you know, thickness to it and stuff. And I'm all about the thickness, as you all know. So let's see if I can put this back on here without ruining anything. Slide over just a little bit there. There we go. Okay. Let's see. What's up, Josiah? Hey, Terrence, how are you doing? Thank you for being here in the stream. Dan Maloney says, yeah, Chris Evans went full nutcase because of the whole Tom Brady thing. Yes, he did. Terrence says, how have you been? I have been doing pretty well. The Rookie Critic gave another $2 super chat. Thank you so much for that, my friend. I really appreciate that. Got to go flex that privilege, dude. I am flexing the white privilege proudly. Warren says, I'm working now, but otherwise I'd be wearing my masculinity isn't toxic t-shirt. That sounds like an awesome t-shirt. I love Captain America very much. Just don't like Chris Evans. I'm real life, unfortunately, but he's good. But you don't like Chris Evans in real life, unfortunately, but he's good. Yeah, I can agree with that. I respect what he's done with Captain America. Captain America, I think, is one of the best superheroes we've ever had on screen. So I totally respect him and thank him for his performance with that. But as far as who Chris Evans is as a person, I really don't really give him too much of my time. That's for sure. Let's see here. Mr. Millennium, love the Planet of the Apes trilogy. Dawn is one of my favorite movies of all time. Yeah, Dawn and War are both incredible movies, just masterpieces. Let's see. Cap rocks, Chris sucks. I like that. Maybe I'll make a t-shirt of that. No. Wish upon a vlog. Thank you so much for the £4 super chat because you and your setup is cool. Thank you so much, Julie. I appreciate that. So much privilege. You're glowing. Yeah, let me actually turn down this brightness a little bit here. There we go. That should help a little bit. Actually, I can kind of slide back a little bit so I'm not hogging up the space. You guys can see more of the background. Thoughts on Shazam? I haven't seen Shazam yet, so I don't really have thoughts on it yet right now. I'm super excited to see it, and it's a film that I'm really looking forward to seeing. I just haven't had a chance to actually watch it yet. I know a lot of people did because they went to the sneak preview and stuff, which was really cool. And everything that I've heard about it sounds like it's going to be a really fun movie, so I'm excited for it. Civil War is actually my all-time favorite movie. Really? Wow, that's awesome. That's really cool. I love Civil War. It's my second favorite Marvel Cinematic Universe movie, and it's like I think it's like number 11 on my top favorite movies of all time or something. So it's really up there for me as well. Dreamy lighting. I'm a very dreamy person. So yeah. Stone Cold Jeremy says, hey, Josiah, how's it going? It is going pretty well. It's just great being here and talking with you guys. So thank you for being here. Let's see. Be cool to see Bucky become Cap in the future MCU movies. Yeah, I'm not sure where they're going with that. I know for a while they were talking about Falcon taking over for Captain America when Chris Evans departs ways. So I don't know if that's what they're doing. I guess we'll just have to wait and see what happens. Thank you for being here, Julie. I hope you have a great rest of your evening. I know that it's evening over there for you right now in Ireland, so I hope you have a great evening. And yeah, I will talk to you later. Shazam is a great film. They nailed the Shazam character to the T. That's awesome to hear. That's really good. But God is white. I don't know about that. God isn't really a color. Josiah, do you think Shazam can match Captain Marvel box office? I honestly don't think so. I don't think Shazam is going to do as well as Captain Marvel has done. But I think it's going to do really well. I think it will do really well. No one knows what God looks or if he actually exists. Let's be real. Let's see. My favorite is Captain America 2 for Cap Widow reasons. Yeah, the whole Winter Soldier is awesome because Black Widow has such a prominent role in that film. That's one of the things that I really appreciate about that film as well. So Brandon B gave a $5 super chat. Thank you so much, buddy. I appreciate that. Hey there, Josiah. No movies for me until Godzilla in May. I am so excited for Godzilla. I am extremely excited for Godzilla. Yeah. one of my most anticipated films of the year for sure. I will be going to see that in IMAX in 3D, and I usually never spend money in IMAX or 3D, but that is a film that has to be seen in IMAX 3D in my opinion. I mean, the scale of it alone is just incredible. So it's definitely one that I will be seeing in that format. Let's see. Brie Larson is Shazam, you misogynist men. Shazam, I like that. Um, let's see here. Been a Godzilla fan since I was 3 years old. Nothing will stop me from seeing that movie. Yeah, yeah. I'm super excited for that movie. I enjoyed the first one quite a bit, but everything that I've seen about the second one just makes it seem. I think it's going to be even better than the first one. So I'm really excited about that. And it has the girl that plays 11 in it too, and I think she's a great actress. Who else is in that movie? I know that there's some other people in that movie that I'm looking forward to seeing as well. Oh, who is it? Can't remember off the top of my head. Who is in Godzilla? Nobody else is really standing out to me, but for some reason, I thought there was someone else I was looking forward to seeing in Godzilla, but I'm not really seeing anyone else for some reason. Weird. Maybe I'm thinking of a different movie. Let's see here. You guys want to see me in a really fancy outfit? So this was for the wedding that I was a part of here. Let me see. How do I screen share from Google Hangouts? Screen share. Okay. So can you guys see that? Actually, let me do this here. Oh. Okay. Application window. There we go. Okay. There we go. So can you guys see me there in my fancy little clothes there? This was for the wedding that I was a part of this past weekend. One of my best friends got married and stuff. He's a great guy. He and I actually used to have a show on Geeks and Gamers called We Are Geek. So Ben Hendrian, he and I used to do a lot of videos for Geeks and Gamers back a couple years ago. So he got married this past weekend, which was really cool. And I have a very, very cute outfit, as you can see. So yeah, that was fun. That was a fun time. So I'm really proud of him, and it's just really cool to see that he's a married man now. It's weird to say that Ben is married. Now we need a fancy Josiah account. There you go. You have a fancy Josiah, that's for sure. Hey, Josh Lambert is in the chat, and he says, "Yo, Josiah. Yo, Josh. How are you doing today, buddy?" Let's see. Madness Production says, "What's up, JosiahRises? I'm ready for Rodin." Yeah, I am. I'm really excited to see all the different monsters that they're going to have in the movie for sure. Looking forward to seeing King Ghidorah more than the Big G. That's cool. Let's see. New Ghostbusters thoughts. I'm excited for the new Ghostbusters. I've been making a few videos on Ghostbusters 3. I think Jason Reitman is going to do a great job. I think he's going to make a really good movie. I know he wants to kind of honor his father's legacy with this new movie and stuff. I think he's going to do a fantastic job. I think that the cast that they have is awesome, and it'll be really cool to see it kind of like about a family and all of that stuff. So I'm really excited for Ghostbusters 3. I think it's going to be really good. I really do. So I'm very optimistic about that film. Let's see. Terrence says, no matter what any human says, no one can play Chucky better than Bard Dourif. His Chucky voice is legendary in the horror genre. Yeah, I saw that Mark Hamill is going to be playing Chucky in Child's Play, which is interesting. I'm not like a huge Mark Hamill fan, so I really don't care. And I've never seen a Chucky movie, so I don't really have much ties with Chucky or anything. So it doesn't do anything for me personally, but I'm curious to hear what you guys have to say about that. If there are any Chucky fans, what do you guys think about Mark Hamill playing Chucky in Child's Play? Feige fiddles, Marvel burns. That is, unfortunately, sadly, that is the case. I don't understand why he feels the need to, suddenly kind of lose his his mind and go full SJW. But as we all know, you never go full SJW. um, Dan Maloney says, "Looking sharp." Thank you so much. Let's see. Yeah, Mark Hamill is going to be the voice of Chucky in Child's Play. Nice cat poster, my white ninja. I'm glad to be a guest in the future. You need the diversity. Your existence oppressed me. Yeah, I will definitely get you on one of these days, Black Angus, for sure. You can I can promise you that. So Brad Dourif excels at every role he takes. I can't even think of who Brad Dourif is off the top of my head. Now I go back to IMDb to look up Brad Dourif here. Oh, he played Wormtongue. How did I totally forget about that? He totally did. Wow, I like totally forgot about that. He's a creepy dude. No, Brad Dourif is he seems like he's I don't know. I always enjoyed watching him in the behind the scenes stuff for Lord of the Rings. So, and he was in Dune as well, which I've never seen Dune. I probably should before the new one comes out. Which I'm really excited for the new one because it's being directed by Denis Villeneuve, and I'm a huge fan of his. I think he's a great director. So yeah. Got that barbershop quartet look going. Yeah, we it was I thought it was a cool style for the wedding, so it was a good choice from them, I think. Let's see. No, God is not white. So God's not white. And yeah. Even Jesus wasn't white. So I don't know why people continue to make weird assumptions like that. I've never seen Chucky either. Yeah, I've never seen Chucky. I don't know if Chucky's even that good. I don't know. I know it's like, isn't it? Isn't Chucky? No, I don't think Chucky's part of like Annabelle, right? Annabelle and Chucky are like two separate things, right? Let's see. Mark Hamill as Chucky, interesting to say the least. I will look it over, make my opinion after. Yeah, look into it and let me know what you think about that. Alex Schlosser says, love the setup. The posters look cool. I recently bought the Lord of the Rings extended editions on PS4. Marathon, anyone? Yeah, did you get it from Voodoo? Because that's where I got mine because they were on sale. So I have the Lord of the Rings extended editions on Voodoo and stuff. So I'm excited to check them out for sure because they're masterpieces. Masterpieces. I always love watching Lord of the Rings. I'll watch Lord of the Rings anytime, any day. Terrence says, what about having me on a stream? We would kill the internet together with our stream. The internet won't be able to handle us. Yeah, I will definitely be interested in getting you on at some point as well. It'll just kind of depend on the time and stuff and all of that. Like, just depends on the day. We'll have to see. I'll work on getting as many of you on as possible at one point or another. Let's see. Brad Dourif was in Halloween 2 as well. Interesting. Dude, I really, really hope they don't screw up Dune. I love the original with Patrick Stewart. Please, no agendas. Yeah, hopefully not. I mean, up to this point, Denis Villeneuve has done just a fantastic job with all of his movies, and he's never had any sort of political agenda-driven stuff in his movies at all. So I really hope he continues down his path because he is like on the level. I think he's even better than Christopher Nolan at this point. Every movie that I can think of that I've seen of his is just fantastic. So I think he's going to do a really good job. And the cast for Dune looks incredible. Let me actually look it up here. The cast for Dune is fantastic. They have so many great people already announced for this movie. They have Oscar Isaac, Jason Momoa, Zendaya, Josh Brolin, Rebecca Ferguson, Timothy Chalamet, Dave Bautista, Stellan Skarsgård. So they have just a killer cast for this movie. So I'm super excited for it. I think it's gonna be great. I really do. Let's see. Oh, you got yours from the PlayStation Store. That's cool. The digital extended editions give a tiny bit more than the original DVD extended editions. Is that really so? Is that true? If so, let me know exactly what they have that they give that's extra, because if that's the case, I'm going to go watch it right after the stream is done on Vudu. So let me know, Dan Maloney, what they give that's extra. Yeah, I really do think that Denis Villeneuve is better than Nolan at this point. I really do. I don't know. I think he I don't know. I think he understands the whole filmmaking process a little bit better than Nolan does, if that makes sense. Like, he knows how to not only tell fantastic stories, which he does, but I think he tells stories that are just as like complex and deep as Nolan does, but he tells them in a little bit more of a concise way. I think he's a little bit more clear with what he's trying to say with the story. I think he understands like the cinematic look a little bit better than Nolan does. I'm not saying Nolan's bad. Nolan's fantastic. He's right up there with Denis as one of my favorite directors. But I think that Denis overall is just a little bit of a better director. But they're both great. Let's see. Ruth says, "Hello, everyone. Please smash the yes button." Thank you for being here, Ruth. I appreciate it. So, yeah, thank you, Ruth. I really appreciate you being here and being in the chat. So, let's see. Mr. Millennium, holy crap, what a cast. Yeah, the cast is fantastic. I have a feeling like there will be, or someone will make it political. You know, those journalists. Yeah, I really hope not, because Dune could end up being just a masterpiece. It could be so good. Let's just hope that they can keep their agenda stuff out of it. Let's just hope, because it could be really, really good if done well. Dan Maloney, just a couple tidbits in the scenes, maybe like 2 to 4 minutes of extra footage total for all 3 movies, small inserts and stuff. Okay, well that's good to know. I will rewatch them and I'll look for them, because I'll be able to spot them out, because I know Lord of the Rings very well. So if I see anything, excuse me, if I see anything new in there, I'll be able to recognize that immediately. Christopher Nolan's Batman trilogy is in its own league. That was pure gold. When you say I'm going to do what I want with Batman and it works, hats off. I totally agree. The Batman, the Dark Knight trilogy, I should say, is just it's stellar. Especially Batman Begins and The Dark Knight, for sure. And Dark Knight Rises, like, I know a lot of people didn't really like it that much, and I definitely have some issues with it, but I don't think it's like horrible. But I do have quite a few complaints with that movie, unfortunately. Sicario was awesome. Villeneuve is a great director. Yes, he is. He's fantastic. I loved Blade Runner 2049 as well. That movie was so good. It was so good. Actually, I just watched the original Blade Runner movie for the first time this past week. So that was really cool. Really cool experiencing that. I like 2049 a little bit better than the original one. I just feel like emotionally I'm able to connect with the new one a little bit better. But The original one was good. It was, especially for the time it was made, it's incredible. That was really cool. Harrison Ford was fantastic, and the whole world building was really well done as well. So I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. Denis Villeneuve also made Arrival. If you haven't seen Arrival, definitely worth checking out. Great movie. He also made oh, what's that one called? Enemy. Enemy with Jake Gyllenhaal. That was a really well made movie, but it was super weird. It was a super weird movie. He also made Prisoners, which was a great movie as well. Prisoners is fantastic. Let's see. Josh Lambert says this gives me high hopes in light of Captain Whiny Pants and Star Wars Episode 9. I would love to see Dune be the film of the year. Yeah, I'm super excited for Dune. I think it's gonna be great. Ruth says she is very excited for Dune as well. 1986 Dune blows. High hopes for the new one. Yeah, I've never seen the 1986 Dune, but maybe I'll check it out. And because my wife is actually reading the book right now, but I just don't have the time to read the book. I mean, it's like that thick. Yeah, I don't have time for that. But yeah, I might watch the 1986 one. What about the Dune series? It was good. I haven't read the series. My wife is working on the first one right now. I'm a huge Dune fan and read all the novels, and the cast sounds great. Love the director stuff as well. That's good to hear, Warren. I really hope that it really pays off for people, especially for people who are like fans of Dune. Um, you know, it's kind of like Lord of the Rings, I guess. Like I would have felt so bad if Lord of the Rings was not good movies. I guess that's kind of how I felt about The Hobbit in a lot of ways. But you know, I always want someone who is a fan of like the legacy, the books of a certain series. I always hope that the movie adaptation of their series is really well done. So I hope the same for everyone who's a fan of Dune. I remember a Dune sci-fi movie series and Children of Dune from years back, like early 2000s. Is this Dune movie going to be a remake of those? I think so, but I'm not really the person to ask about that. But I think so. Blade Runner 2049 is one of the best sequels ever. I totally agree with that marvelous universe. Um, let's see. Cybernetic Husky is in the chat. Hello, how are you doing? Taryn says the Blade Runner. I just lost you here. Taryn says the Blade Runner films are great, but neither film did well at the box office. Both films flopped. The original film became a classic later. Yeah, and that's really sad because they could really build a really cool universe off of the Blade Runner movies. Did you guys know that the Blade Runner universe is actually connected to the Alien universe? I just found that out recently, and I thought that was the coolest thing of all time. There's never going to be like a crossover between the two, but they are connected, and I think that's just so cool. Stone Cold Jeremy says, I wish I could stay by. I have stuff to do. Have a great day and stream. Keep rocking. Thank you, Jeremy. I appreciate that. I hope you have a great day as well. Are you going to see Unplanned? If I have time, I might, but I'm not planning on it at this point. I'm not planning on seeing Unplanned. Enemy is awesome. Enemy was too metaphorical. It was, but I like that because I like movies that make me have to think about the deeper meanings and stuff. So I actually appreciated that about it. Josh Lambert says Blade Runner 2049. Yes, Ridley Scott is the man. Alien terrified me as a kid, and I still love it. But Alien Covenant, while visually spectacular like 2049, was a letdown. I enjoyed Alien Covenant. That was actually the first Alien movie that I've ever watched. It was kind of like a spur of the moment thing. Ben Hendrian and I, we we were at a Comic-Con for Geeks and Gamers actually, and we were just like, well, we don't have anything else to do. Let's go see a movie in theaters. And so we were like, well, let's just go see Alien. So we went and saw Alien Covenant, and I loved it. It totally just engrossed me in the world of Alien. And so I went back and I watched from the beginning of the series up until Covenant again. So Aliens, though, is a masterpiece. That film is perfect. Aliens is a perfect film. And I don't say that about very many films, but Aliens is perfect. YouTube is messing up on me, so I will have to watch this later. Good luck with the rest of the stream, and God bless Josiah. Thank you, Alex McCarthy. Thank you for stopping by. Terrence says, I'm not excited for Dune, but I love the casting for the movie. Wellington says, I watch Dune once a month. Really? You must be a really big fan of Dune then. So is that the 1986 Dune? Is that the one that you're talking about? The 1986 one is my favorite. It says Madness Productions. I'll have to check it out. That's what I'm going to do this week. I'm going to check out the 1986 Dune movie. So, did Toy watch Alien Containment Short yet? Did I watch the Alien Containment Short yet? No, I have not. Where can I find that at? Is that somewhere on YouTube that I can watch that at? Dune is the new Star Wars. Let's hope so, because we need a really, really good sci-fi series right now. We just don't have anything right now, really. What connected the Blade Runner and Alien universes? I think if I remember right, there was like a name or something that was mentioned in Blade Runner that's from Alien. Let me see if I can find it. Let's see. Let me see if I can find the thing that connects them. Okay, well, it's a video, so I can't watch that. The most obvious connection between the two films is how they're both married by Ridley Scott's fascination with the possibilities of artificial intelligence. Okay, that's not the connection I'm looking for, though. Oh man, oh man, I can't find it off the top of my head, but there's like a company name or something that's from Alien that's mentioned in Blade Runner or something like that. But yeah, I can't remember what it is off the top of my head. But it's just like a very subtle connection. Obviously there's no like obvious crossover, but there is like a connection between the two universes. I can't find it right now though. So where's your Captain Marvel posters? They're coming. They're on their way. And I also have a Captain Marvel cardboard cutout that I'm going to be having in the background as well. Plus a Captain America or a Captain Marvel costume that I'm going to be wearing every time on stream for the rest of my life. So there you go. Terrence says the marketing for the Blade Runner films has some of the worst marketing I've ever seen. The average person didn't like what they saw. You must appeal to most to sell big at the box office. Yeah, I don't remember too much about the marketing for Blade Runner 2049, but it must have interested me enough to make me go see it. But yeah. Yeah, I like Aliens even better than the first one, so I totally agree with you there. Mr. Millennium said, I sent you a long thread on Twitter, and I'd like to know what you think. You sent me a long thread on Twitter. You might need to, like, retag me or something, because I right now my notifications are going crazy because of this whole white privilege thing that I tweeted out recently. Let me see here. Here, let me show you guys what I tweeted out here. So yesterday, for some reason, the my white privilege hashtag was trending. So I was like, well, I'm going to tweet about it too. So I said, I can destroy the my white privilege myth with 2 words, Jussie Smollett. Can't believe this is trending. Nice way to continue dividing our country. SJWs. So that's why I tweeted out yesterday. And yeah, my notifications have just been going crazy over this tweet for the past 24 hours or so. So yeah. So pretty much anything that people actually like tweet at me right now is just getting buried. So I apologize for that. Let's see here. I need a Brie Larson religion, the cult of Shazam. Brie Larson's gonna save womanity after all. Yeah, that's what the mainstream media keeps on telling us. Let's see. Yeah, my wife is reading Dune right now. Madness Productions said I've read the books. It's a hard read. Yeah, my wife is reading the books right now, but she's kind of just reading it like before she goes to bed and stuff. So I don't know if she's doing that because it's helping her fall asleep or something. They read like historical documents. Oh man. Yeah, I probably wouldn't be able to get into them then. Terrence Terrence says, I have some Captain Marvel condoms coming. We must all do what we can to protect the women. Oh, that's funny. That's really funny. That's hilarious. Josh Lambert says, Josiah, brother, you have to watch Alien. I love Cameron's Aliens as well, but Aliens is an action flick. Alien is horror. I've seen Alien, but Aliens I like a little bit better than Alien. And it probably is because it's more of an action flick than a horror film. But I just like Aliens a lot. I think Ripley is a fantastic character, and I think that she has her best character moments in Aliens. So I think that might be why I like Aliens as well. Has anyone called me a Nazi yet, Josiah? No, I don't. Maybe. Actually, I haven't really been paying much attention to what people are saying in that tweet that I put out. I just haven't had time to really look at what people are saying and stuff. So I don't know. Maybe there probably are people in there calling me a Nazi. I don't know. Ridley personally oversaw the process for Alien to 4K, which comes out in April, and I've got my copy pre-ordered. That is awesome. I might have to check that out as well. Dan Maloney says, found the connection. Terrell Corporation, Wayland Corporation are connected in some way. Oh yeah, that's right. Yep, that's the connection there somehow. Ruth says, got it now. Josiah, now to go to sleep. Work tonight. Have a great night. Bye. Thank you, Ruth, for stopping by and moderating. I appreciate it. The next sequel of Alien is called Illegal Alien. Xenomorphs are trying to cross the space wall. Oh man, you know what? With how crazy the politics are in Hollywood right now, something like that would not surprise me, and that's really depressing to say. Terrence says, Josiah, would you like me to send you some Captain Marvel condoms? Sure, why not? Let's protect all the women who can around here. So yeah, what do you guys think about the new Ghostbusters movie that's coming out? I'm excited for it. I really think it's gonna be good. Let me see here. So we also have, apparently, let me see if I can find it. Where is it? What are the movies that are coming out in April here? Let me see. Let me look at the April movies slate here with you guys, because I'm curious. I'm curious what's coming out in April. Let me share this with you guys. Okay. So we have Shazam, we have Pet Cemetery, we have High Life, which is another film I'm looking forward to actually. It has Robert Pattinson in it. And it looks like a great film. If you haven't checked out the trailer yet for this, definitely go check it out because it actually looks like a really good film. So go check out the trailer for High Life. I don't know what this one is, but it looks like it could be kind of interesting. Maybe it has Sam Rockwell in it, so that's kind of cool. I think that's about it for this week. And then April 12th, we have Hellboy, which I'm super excited for. Hellboy. I'm actually really, really excited for that movie. I'm going to be checking that out. Missing Link looks like garbage. I don't care about that movie. Little looks hilarious. If you haven't seen the trailer for Little yet, definitely go check that out as well because holy crap, this movie looks hilarious. It looks so good. And then April 19th, we have The Curse of La Llorona, which maybe it looks super cliched, so I'm not really that excited for this movie. Besides that, nothing else really comes out that weekend. Oh, Little Woods looks really good too. And then April 26th, we have Avengers Endgame. So I'm obviously going to be checking that out. So we have a pretty good month coming up here in April. Really excited about a lot of these movies. So yeah. Which of these movies are you guys excited about? How does April look for you guys? When people were watching Captain Marvel, I was watching Captain Barbell. No joke, by the way. Okay, I don't know what Captain Barbell is, but sure. Terrence says, I'm excited for Ghostbusters 3, despite the SJWs getting upset. While I enjoyed the female one, there's no reason we shouldn't get what we all wanted to begin with, Ghostbusters 3. Yeah, I think it's going to be good. I really do. Dan Maloney says, I saw a pic of Bill Murray and the Ghostbusters get up. Man, he looked tired, but I'm excited for Ghostbusters 3. It's long overdue. Yeah, I think it's going to be really good. I really do. I'm excited for it. Ghostbusters, if the original cast is actually cast and not waiting for a call, I can't wait. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's been confirmed yet if they are in the film or not. But that would be really cool if they were. It'd be really cool if, like, I don't know. If, like, maybe one of them is the grandfather of the kids that are going to be in the film, maybe. Something like that, maybe. Would be kind of cool. Captain Marvel is 10 million away from 1 billion. That's crazy. But you know, good job to Disney, I guess. Terrence says, I ain't afraid of no SJW. Ghostbusters theme play is nice. Wellington says, no interest in seeing Dumbo. No, I couldn't care less about Dumbo. I never was even a big fan of the cartoon. That was like one of the Disney movies that I just never had any care for at all. So I really don't care at all about the live action version of it either. So yeah. Godzilla and Dune are your movies. That's cool. Both of those are movies I'm really looking forward to as well. 990 billion for Captain Marvel proves that there are suckers born every minute and you can fool some people all the time. Yeah. Million, my bad. There you go. Okay. Josh Lambert says, I'll be honest, because of all the political garbage, I've stopped getting excited about movie releases. Yeah, I mean, I agree with you for the most part, but there still are quite a few movies that are coming out that are decent. You know, it's just one of those things for me. Like I love movies so much. I just love going to see movies in the theater, and like going to the cinema is my favorite thing to do of all time. I love it so much. And you know, you never know when you're gonna find one of those that's just like so good that, and you weren't even expecting it to be that good, but it just blows your mind. A Quiet Place from last year was one of those movies for me. If you want to see a really, really good movie, watch A Quiet Place because that movie is fantastic. Raymond Henschel says, "Hey, rescuers down under. Thank you so much for being here, Raymond. I appreciate it." Terrence says, "I gave Dumbo a 7 out of 10. The movie is fine. I didn't care for the animated film, but I appreciated what Tim Burton brought to the table." Cool. I'll probably check it out when it comes out on Blu-ray and stuff. So yeah. I'm so over Tim Burton. Yeah, I don't know. Tim Burton just isn't really that great anymore, really. And I've enjoyed a lot of Tim Burton's movies. But Tim Burton also, on the other hand, has made my most hated movie of all time. That's the his Planet of the Apes movie. That movie is absolute garbage. So if you haven't seen that, don't see it. That's what I'm going to tell you right now about that. So garbage movie. Garbage movie. Have you seen Upgrade? It's a good sci-fi movie. I have not seen it yet, but I plan on it. It looks like it's pretty fun. Josh Lambert says I'm the same way about movies, but when the politics hit the screen, it takes me out of my suspension of disbelief. Yeah. I am right there with you, Josh Lambert. I totally agree. I totally agree. The Black Cauldron, 1985 Disney. I seen The Black Cauldron? I'm pretty sure I have. I've seen so many movies. I'm sure I've seen Black Cauldron at some point, but I'm not really. It's not really ringing a bell with me too much. Marvelous Universe says I'm excited for Avengers, Shazam, Godzilla, Synchronic, indie film, and Joker. I haven't heard of Synchronic. Let me see. Let me look into that one. Synchronic. Okay. Two New Orleans paramedics' lives are ripped apart after encountering a series of horrific deaths linked to a designer drug with bizarre otherworldly effects. It sounds interesting. I'm actually intrigued by that. When does it come out? I don't see a release date for it, but that's interesting. I'd be interested in checking that one out. It sounds cool. Terrence says, Josiah, that breaks my heart. Tim Burton is awesome. The Planet of the Apes film he made at least had some good performances from the actors that played the apes. Yeah, I mean, I think wasn't Tim Roth in that movie or something? It's been so long since I've seen that movie, but I think Tim Roth was one of the apes. He was like the mean Captain Ape or something like that. Mark Wahlberg deserves an Oscar for Planet of the Apes for wooden acting. Brie Larson should be given one too. Yeah, he was awful in that movie. Are you going to watch the Brie Larson's Netflix Unicorn movie? I mean, Brie Larson's my favorite actress of all time, so totally, totally got to go see Queen's movie. No, I'm not watching the Unicorn movie. That movie, I couldn't care less about that movie. It doesn't even look that good. I know I can't say that because then Netflix is gonna like come after me or something, but it just doesn't look that good. It really doesn't. Alex says, I wonder how shows like The Simpsons, Family Guy, and Bob's Burgers will be affected now that the Disney Fox merger is complete. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. I really don't know. I don't watch any of those shows, so I really couldn't tell you what's going to happen with that. Larson was good in Room, but other than that, she's been okay. Yeah, Brie Larson was fine in Room. I thought she was good in that. That's pretty much the only really good performance I can say that she's given. I guess she was decent in from what I remember in Scott Pilgrim as well. But yeah, I totally agree. Let's see here. Where am I at with my subscribers? Did I hit 3K yet? I'm at 2,993 subscribers. I just need 7 more to hit 3,000 subscribers. So, if anyone is watching that isn't subscribed yet, do subscribe because that would be lit. That would be lit. So, I swear today's Brie Larson is a robot. The real one is in a coma. That would make a really fun movie, actually. Brie Larson has been compromised. So let me see here. Is there anything? I'm trying to think which movie I'm going to be doing a review for first. I'll probably do a Shazam review and a Pet Sematary review. I'm planning on seeing both of those this weekend. And then I'm going to do a Hellboy review. I don't really know if I don't think I'm going to see Curse of La Llorona. It looks way too cliched for me. And then Avengers Endgame review. So I'm gonna do at least 4 movie reviews this in April here for you guys. So yeah. Let's see. Where's my chat? I lost my chat. Okay, here we go. Manus Productions. Are you by any chance into comics? I am not really into comics that much. But yeah, I don't know, I just never really got into comics. It's not that I don't like comics, because from the few comics that I've actually like flipped through when I've been at like comic shops and stuff, they've been pretty cool. But I just never really have gone into comics for some reason. I don't know why. I wonder why the U.S. antitrust laws stopped Fox from selling to Disney. I didn't hear about that. Is that actually a thing? Terrence, Josiah, I'm going to give you 1 million subs. I got your back, buddy. Thank you. Thank you, Terrence. I appreciate that. I don't know where we're going to get 1,000 subs from, but sure. I'm down with that. Oh, it didn't stop. Okay. Now I got you, Nessie. Now I got you. Alex Schloser says, how did you find out that I built a robot Brie Larson to replace Brie? I better cancel the President Brie operation. No! Guys. Oh, man. Can you imagine if someone like Brie Larson was president? Well, I guess, there's a lot of people that are already, like, really nuts that are going to be running for president in 2020 and stuff. Like, I don't know. There's just some crazy people out there. But yeah, that'd be nuts. Oh man. I'd probably become Canadian or something if that happened. No, Canadian's not any better, so yeah. Have I thought about reviewing one? Yeah, I'm planning on reviewing a few of the movies that are coming out in April. Does anyone care about Morbius film? I thought Venom was just okay, so I'm lukewarm about it. Yeah, I'm actually excited about Morbius. I'm interested to see what Sony's going to be doing with their their Spider-Man spin-off movie things and stuff. I think Morbius is going to be a lot of fun. I honestly was a big fan of Venom. I really enjoyed Venom. It's not because it was a good movie. It was not a well-made movie at all, but it was a fun movie for me. It was a weird movie. But for some reason, I enjoyed it. I can't even tell you why, because while I was watching, I was like, this movie is not even that great. Why am I enjoying this movie so much? But I think part of it has to do with Venom. I thought Venom was really well done. But yeah, I don't know. I'm excited for Morbius. I don't think it's going to be good, but as long as they can keep me entertained well enough for a couple hours, that's fine with me. That's fine with me. Dan Maloney's watch list is Shazam, Godzilla, Endgame, Hellboy, Tolkien, Brightburn, John Wick 3, Dark Phoenix, just to see how it ends, Far From Home, It Chapter 2, and Episode 9. Only to see how it ends, not excited one bit. Yeah, that's a solid watch list, and I'm definitely going to be checking all those out. Dark Phoenix, I'm going to be checking out just because it's kind of the end of the X-Men saga as we know it, so I have to check that out. But yeah. Terrence says Beavis and Butthead trying to get laid by Captain Marvel, but the government stops them halfway because they don't have a Captain Marvel condom. Oh man. Let's see. Venom was decent. It should have been way better. I think Morbius will be a better film. I'm not sure what we got, but it wasn't Venom or Eddie Brock. Yeah. Like I said, I don't really read comics or anything, so I don't know what exactly Venom is like too much from the comics, but I thought it was a fun movie. I don't know. It wasn't a good movie, it was just fun. Morbius should have the same theme as the first Blade movie. Ooh, that'd be cool. Because Morbius is a vampire. What if they introduced Blade and Morbius? That would be so cool. But I'm sure Marvel Studios holds the rights to Blade, right? So they'd have to like give Sony the rights to Blade. But what if Blade showed up in Morbius? That would be so freaking cool. Brandon B said, "Gotta go. See y'all later." Signing out. Thank you for stopping by, Brandon. I appreciate it. Sorry for calling you Bree there. I hope Rose Tico has a big role in episode 9. Yeah, Rose Tico is the best Star Wars character of all time, so I totally agree with that. That'd be so awesome. Boy Gaming, I made it this time. Thank you for stopping in, Boy Gaming. I appreciate it. And I actually got your name right this time, so there you go. Dan Maloney said Venom was good. They should have done the unrated edition. Morbius, I am intrigued. Want to see Venom 2. I do want to see a Venom 2. I'm down with that. Boy Gaming says, I think you will reach 3,000 subs any minute now. That would be freaking lit. Where am I at right now? Still at 2,993 from what it looks like. So yeah, I'll probably be hitting. I'll be hitting it probably later tonight. According to how steady my subscribers are coming in. So yeah. It's been a really slow past week for me on the channel though because of all the stuff that's been going on in my life. So I was expecting I was expected to hit 3,000 subscribers by, what was it, Tuesday of last week, but then I got sick, so that kind of just slowed everything to a screeching halt, and I am still trying to hit 3,000 subscribers at this point. So yeah. Let's see. Blade hunts Morbius in the comics. Oh, he does? Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I would be down. I would be totally down if they introduced Blade and Morbius. I think that'd be so cool. Can Sony have another Spider-Man since Tom Holland is in MCU? Yes, they have like Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse going and stuff, and that's a really good film if you haven't checked that out. Definitely worth it. Great movie. I think Morbius will be interesting as well. I'm really excited to see what they're going to do with Morbius. Actually, the ending of the first Blade movie should be him and Morbius. That'd be cool too. I'd be down with that. That would work too. I could see them rebooting Blade and kind of putting him in kind of like the Deadpool side of their universe, the rated R side of their universe, which they're talking about doing. So that would be really cool. And then they introduce Morbius maybe like at the end of Blade's movie. That would work. That would actually be really cool. Now, I guess not really introduce Morbius because his movie would already be out, but he'd show up maybe. Marvel Studios, Terrence says Marvel Studios has the rights to Blade. Blade got his extreme abilities from Morbius, so it makes sense for them to interact, but I don't see that happening. I mean, it seems like Marvel and Sony, yeah, I don't know. I can see them working out some sort of deal for that, but who knows? Who knows what would happen with that? Ant-Man expanding and Thanos needs to happen. Yeah, have you guys seen the meme for that? Because it's so good. Let me actually see if I can find it. Because everyone needs to witness this meme. It's so good. Oh man, I love it. Let's see here. There's so many versions of this meme too. Hey, if you type in Ant-Man Thanos meme, my video for Geeks and Gamers pops up number 3 on the list. Pretty lit. Let's see. This is the one that I used in the video yesterday. Oh, that kills me every time. I love it. This is a compilation.
How many did we win? 1.
I'm good, Arrow guy. Let's go. Let's go.
Oh man, so good. Oh man, I love this meme so much.
Hi, I'm Scott. I'm a big fan.
Nani? I'm gonna have to shrink between the molecules to get in there. I love you, Cassie.
Oh, I love this meme so much. So good. Oh, so good. I honestly, I want this to happen now. I don't even care. I want this to happen in the movie now. Oh man, it's so good. Oh man. Carnage is in Venom 2. They confirmed that a little while back. That is correct. Carnage is now a part of officially part of the Spider-Man universe and stuff, so that's really cool. Woody Harrelson playing Carnage is a really weird thing to me, but you know, I'll roll with it because I love Woody Harrelson. Cybernetic Husky, thank you for being here. Let's see. Do you think SJWs will be reeing at the lack of diversity of the Lord of the Rings movies that came out today? Oh, totally. Totally. I mean, this happened with The Hobbit. This was actually one of the first things I remember happening with The Hobbit that was kind of like one of the first SJW things that I noticed. So before The Hobbit came out, there was a lot of people that are complaining about the fact that like all the dwarves were white or something like that, and there's actually people that are like complaining about that and writing like hate messages to Warner Brothers and Peter Jackson and all of that stuff because all the dwarves were white or something along those lines. And I was just like, what? Are you kidding me? Are you actually kidding me right now? And I mean, you even have people like what's his face? Chuck Wendig. Okay, I got a screen share again here. Chucky Wendig. Let me see here. Let's go to my profile here. Okay. Where is it? Okay. Oh, he deleted his tweet. Nice. Nice. He actually deleted his tweet. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, I'm blocked. I've been blocked by Chuck Wendig. What a surprise. What a surprise, everyone. So, this is what he actually says here. He says, loads unpopular opinion shotgun. Tried to read Lord of the Rings a bunch and couldn't get through it. World building is not a plot. It isn't even a plot in Lord of the Rings, so I don't know what you're talking about. So he's basically jealous of Tolkien for being one of the best writers of the past 250 years. And then he said in his second tweet after this one, he said something along the lines of, Tolkien was too white, male, and straight, or something like that too. So obviously, you know, people would be having so many issues with Tolkien if he had written what he written today. They totally would, and it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I mean, Tolkien wrote Lord of the Rings. It's like part of the, you know, it's supposed to be like part. He basically wrote it as like the mythology for Great Britain in a lot of ways. And what's the original color of the people that lived in Great Britain? That's right, they were white. So it makes sense. It makes sense. And it doesn't mean that everyone in Middle Earth were necessarily white either. I mean, there's like, there's like people that are outside of the kind of in the eastern lands and stuff that weren't white, like like people down in Haradwaith and stuff like that. They weren't all white and stuff. So it's not like Tolkien was racist in the Lord of the Rings books or anything. It's just that it was appropriate to the culture that he was writing about and the lands that he was writing about. So it's more about that. So yeah. Why is the Fellowship of the Ring all guys in all white? And SJW Fellowship of the Ring will have female hobbits and black hobbits. What do you think of a diversified Lord of the Rings? I mean, if someone wanted to make a movie where there was like a group of people who were on a mission to go somewhere and it was a diverse group of people, I wouldn't care. But the fact that it's Lord of the Rings, this is Tolkien's work, and he wrote it as mythology in a way for Great Britain. It's you have to be respectful of what Tolkien was writing. Anyway, those are just my thoughts about it. Josh Lambert says, I've been subbed to Jeremy at Geeks and Gamers since December 17th. Through G&G, I've found Ivan, Doomcock, EVS, Anna, Jesse, and now Josiah. Great people, great channels, and great subs. Awesome people here. Thank you so much, Josh Lambert. I'd appreciate that. Holy F, that was good. I'm assuming you're talking about the Ant-Man meme. Yeah, I love it so much. Real talk, Ant-Man would actually kill himself if he expands inside Thanos. Thanos is too strong, and it takes a lot of force to explode or stretch his body. Interesting. I didn't know that. Yep, blocked by good old Chucky. Tolkien is the best writer of the 20th century. Oh, hands down. I totally agree with that. No one's even close. If the book It was written today, it would never be published, and Stephen King would be in jail for writing child porn. Now, I don't know too much about that because I don't know what's in the Ed book or anything. So I don't know about that, but yeah. Wendig is a typical SJW. He's jealous of actual creators when people like him can only plagiarize. I totally agree. I mean, what did I say again? I said, also, any ounce of me that took you seriously was gone as soon as you said Lord of the Rings is too white, male, and straight. And then I said, you're just another leftist who thinks identity politics validates the quality of the story. And that's exactly what these authors who are, who are SJWs, that's exactly what they think makes the quality of the story, is the fact that the identity, their quality is based on identity politics, basically. And that's just not the case. That's just not what makes a good story. You know, you could have the most diverse movie of all time where you have every gender, every race, every religion, I don't know. You could have it all in one movie. And it could still be just a crap movie if you don't have a good plot and if you don't have good character development. Let's see. Thanos' butt muscles may be too strong for Ant-Man. Maybe. I mean, Thanos is pretty thick. He definitely works out the glutes. The gluteus maximus. Let's see. Let's see. It is overhyped anyway. Yeah, I don't know. I enjoyed it, the movie. I thought it was good. That was like the first horror movie I've ever watched, and I thought it was good. I enjoyed it. Really, I did not know that, Dan Maloney. That's crazy. That's so weird. I can't believe that actually happened in the book. Let's see. Hey, Drunk 3PO is in the chat. Let's get that 3,000. Thank you for being here, Drunk 3PO. I appreciate it. Let's see. I don't think I did, Terrence. I don't think I did see that comment. Nessie says, you take that back to your side. Diversity gave us Rose Tico, the greatest Star Wars character ever written into existence. Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't know. I don't understand why they think diversity equals quality. It's just not true. It's just not true. But in the eyes of an SJW, that's what they think. Mike says, I don't like horror movies, and I thought it was great. Maybe it's just people that don't like horror movies that thought that it was great. No, I enjoy horror movies. I've been enjoying them more and more. So yeah. Mad Max says everyone has an Achilles heel. Thanos may have a weak butt. Ant-Man may die, but Thanos should die too. Ant-Man would die a hero. Oh, that's funny. That'd be a really funny thing if they did that in the actual movie. They're not obviously going to, but I would not even be mad if that happened. Rose Tico is a Jedi. Oh, please no. Please no. Don't let that happen, please. I could totally see them doing that though, because anybody can be a Jedi now, apparently. Whoa. Okay, well, this isn't news. Apparently Netflix literally just dropped a new horror film from Blumhouse Productions called Mercy Black. The movie is helmed by writer-director Owen Egerton, known for his film Bloodfest, and tells the story of a woman named Marina Hess who lures a classmate into the woods with the intent of sacrificing her in order to summon a mythical being known as Mercy Black. After spending 15 years in a mental institution for the incident, Marina is released back into the world only to find that Mercy Black has become a viral sensation. Marina soon begins to question her own sanity and becomes determined to stop the mysterious being before any more damage can be done. That actually is really cool. They literally just dropped it today on Netflix. Surprise, out of nowhere. So, anybody who is a horror film fan in the chat, definitely go check that out. It looks kind of creepy. But I might have to check that out. It sounds interesting. That does sound interesting. So there you go. Breaking news for you guys right there. Terrence says horror movie idea, Captain Marvel and the Rise of the SJWs. Yeah. Wellington says, "Yep, SJWs are going to turn the Oscars into participation trophies as opposed to best of the best." I mean, yeah, they've already been doing that, and it's just really depressing to see. But they've already been doing that. It's just like it's stupid. All over Facebook, they got Ant-Man bathing in hot sauce, preparing for the Thanos ass. Oh, that's perfect. Paulie D gave a super chat. Thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate that. Captain America to wield Mjolnir does a snap on doing what Thanos done and then get killed by Thanos. Let me see. Does it do a snap on doing what Thanos done and then get killed by Thanos? Yeah, I mean, I could totally see Captain America sacrificing himself at the end of Endgame and defeating Thanos, but who knows? Who knows what's going to happen with that, but I can definitely see them doing something like that in Endgame. I really think that Captain America is going to do something sacrificial in the movie, and I'm probably going to cry when that happens, so... Mercy, Wellington is saying Mercy Black is not good. Really interesting. So you must have already seen it, huh? Marvelous Universe says, I just want to know what happens with Broom Boy from The Last Jedi. Holy crap, Drunk 3PO gave a $10 super chat. Thank you. Thank you, Drunk 3PO. I appreciate that. Thanks for the shout out. Congrats, man, on everything. Blessings. Let's get him to 3,000 and beyond. Put me on the guest list. I definitely will. Drunk 3PO. I definitely will. Thank you so much for the super chat. Seriously, man. I really appreciate that a lot. I really do. It's been really awesome watching you grow. I mean, you've been having people coming after you and stuff, so it's just been helping you grow. So it's been really awesome watching you grow as well. So thank you so much once again for that. Let's see. I think I'm starting to get sick. I don't know. My throat's just really sore today for some reason. I hope I'm not getting sick. I really hope I'm not. Mad Max says, I'm thinking of getting rid of Netflix after the day and Brie Larson bullied and targeted harassed a person who had to lock their account. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm not planning on getting rid of Netflix because they do make a lot of really good shows as well as too. But I don't know. I've been really happy with quite a bit of the Netflix content. Stranger Things is amazing. And my cat is here. Can you guys see my cat? Hey, buddy. Hey, were you lonely? Were you lonely, kitty? Yeah, I'm just streaming, buddy. I'm just streaming. T'Challa, look up here. You're a good boy. You're a good boy. Ah, cats. T'Challa, stop it. Stinking cat. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm really happy with a lot of the Netflix content. If you guys want to see a really good show that's on Netflix, it's called The Last Kingdom. The Last Kingdom is a really, really awesome show. Really good. Definitely worth checking out. So I don't know. I mean, I really hope that Netflix doesn't continue to get woke. Oh, another really good show that Netflix has put out recently is called The Dragon Prince. Super good show. If you are into fantasy at all, definitely check out Dragon Prince. It is really, really well done. The Babadook is surprisingly well written. Yeah, that's a horror film that I'm planning on checking out sometime soon, actually. Never seen it, but I hear it's really good. Let's see. Terrence says, honestly, that reminds me of the real-life incident where two white girls killed their friend to summon Slender Man. This is real. There's a documentary on this as well. Really? Holy crap. That's actually really messed up and really intense. Mike said, you either die a hero or live long enough to go up the villain's ass. Exactly. Whoa! Holy crap! We have somebody in the stream right now. You might know him as Jeremy Griggs.
What's going on, man?
Oh man, you surprised me. Hi, how's it going?
Pretty good. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? So
let's see. We are talking about Ant-Man going up Thanos' ass.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess I joined at a good time. So how are you, man? What's going on, man?
I'm doing good. How do you like my setup?
It looks good. It looks good. I'm not seeing enough Christopher Nolan representation, or and I'm feeling marginalized because I don't see enough elephant representation. As you know,
yeah.
I covered that, and elephants have been marginalized since 1996 when Bill Murray brought out Larger Than Life. And I'm on a mission. I'm on a mission to actually make sure that elephants are getting the proper recognition. So if you could get some elephant representation back there, I personally would appreciate that.
I'm sorry for being offensive with my hatred towards elephants. I'm really sorry about that. I'm an elephantist, so I'm flexing my white privilege by not showing elephants in the background.
Let me share this on Twitter. Tell everybody we are live streaming. So let's see, Josiah. And
I think you surprised literally everyone in the chat when you just showed up.
Well, I'm happy. I don't like to be surprised, but I like to surprise other people.
Yeah. Let's see. Pauly D with another super chat. The Matrix or Shawshank Redemption aren't in your top 10 list. They are not. I don't hate me, but I've never seen Shawshank Redemption. So.
Whoa. Hold up. I'm gonna have to pull a Nate Dogg. Hold up. All right, so how is this possible, Josiah? How is this possible?
I own it. I have it on Blu-ray.
Well, I mean, it comes on fucking TNT like every day. You know? Like,
I've never seen it. I literally have it sitting on my shelf, and I've never seen it.
Explain this to me. How have you gotten to this point in your life? Like, this is the questions I ask of a lot of SJWs. Not that you're an SJW, but like, how does an SJW get to the point in their life where they come to the conclusions that they've come to? Like, what happened in their life to get them to this point? And I ask you the same thing. How have you gotten to the point in your life where you're such a movie aficionado? You're a filmmaker, and you've never seen The Shawshank Redemption. Josiah, explain this to all of us right now. We need answers.
I can't give a good reason. There are some nights where I'm just sitting there browsing on Netflix trying to find something to watch, and I look over and I see Shawshank Redemption. I'm like, huh, that's a thing. And then I just don't decide to put it in. Maybe it's because it's on Blu-ray and I'm just lazy and I don't want to stick a Blu-ray in my but
that's not an excuse, Josiah. It has been relevant since it was on VHS. Okay, so that's not an excuse. You don't have that excuse.
Oh man, this is not good. Well, I heard that there's a rumor that there might be elephants in it, so I was kind of scared because I don't want to see anything with elephants in it. I hate elephants, so.
Oh man, I was not expecting that.
And the thing is, I know it's like one of the most highly regarded movies of all time.
Absolutely, it is.
So.
This has to change. You are fired from Geeks and Gamers if this doesn't change in the next week. All right, you're fired. It's over with. So, man,
I know what I'm watching tonight.
Yeah. It is a great movie. It's an all-time great movie. I've seen it so many times, and it truly deserves all of the praise that it has received over the years. It really is great. So I would highly recommend it. Whatever happened to Tim Robbins? You know, like Tim Robbins, he just was like, he was in that movie with Martin Lawrence called Nothing to Lose, which I thought was really good. Couple other movies, but then he kind of went away, didn't he? Like, he hasn't really done anything.
Yeah, he's on a TV show right now called Castle Rock, apparently.
Okay. Okay.
He's been in TV mostly for the past few years, it looks like.
Okay.
He was in some smaller movies, but yeah, I don't really. The last, I guess, the last big movie he was in was Green Lantern, so maybe that's why he's.
Yeah, I'm gonna look up his IMDb and see what old Timmy Robbins has been up to. There he is, right there. Okay, he was in Mystic River. I forgot about that. He was in Mystic River. Recently, let's see here. I don't want credit. I want actor credits. Okay, so recently, Here and Now. Never heard of that. The Brink. Yeah.
Yeah, I've never seen any of these TV shows. So
yeah, he has been in some garbage.
Yeah.
So.
Oh man, Drunk 3PO gave a $4 super chat. Here's the money to rent Shawshank. I mean, I already own it. It's sitting on my shelf.
Oh man, that is so funny. That is so funny. You're closing it. Have you hit 3,000 subs? You're almost there, aren't you?
I'm almost there. I don't think I've hit it quite yet though. Let me check here. But Ruth also says that she hasn't seen Shawshank Redemption either. So
she also hasn't seen The Never-Ending Story, so that doesn't help your case. Okay, Ruthie has not seen The Never-Ending Story.
Yikes.
That is one of that movie is so near and dear to my heart. I love The Shawshank Redemption so much. I mean, I'm sorry. I do love that one too, but I love The Never-Ending Story. I was looking at the chat and they were still talking about it, but The Never-Ending Story really did played a pivotal point in my childhood of growing up and everything. And I just remember watching that movie over and over again, and it was fascinating. Yeah. It's truly one of my all-time favorite movies. I love it so much. So, Ruthie, you need to watch that immediately. You got to watch it immediately.
Yeah, I think I was like, I don't know, maybe like around 7 or 8 when I watched it for the first time. And I was at my grandma's house, and it was just her and I. We were just home alone and stuff. And she like made some hot chocolate and stuff. And she was like, you want to watch a movie? And I was like, sure. So she was like, have you ever seen this movie? I was like, no. So she put in the VHS for it and stuff. And it was just, I think that just really made a really special memory for me, just watching it with my grandma for the first time. It was just really cool. So.
Nice. Josiah, is your channel. I don't want to upset you, so I'm going to ask for your permission. Am I okay to plug something on geeksandgamers.com, Josiah? Am I okay to do that? It's your channel. You're the boss. I don't want to get fired from your channel or something. No.
As long as you don't put me in any sort of relationships with any weird elephant lovers or anything.
Real quick, I want to let everybody know that we now have our new merch here on geeksandgamers.com.
Nice.
So we've got the hoodies, the hats, we've got the beanies, we have tank tops, t-shirts, different colors. So now these are going to be for pre-order. So, because we just we're waiting for the shipment to come in. So if you guys want to go over to geeksandgamers.com/store, you can go ahead and pre-order some of your new merch. So we got new merch coming your way, and let us know if there's more stuff that you want to see. We will definitely do our best to make that happen. So there you go. All right.
It looks great. It looks really cool. I might have to get one of those tank tops to show off my hot body and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, look, I'm a humble guy, and Jason Momoa called me up and he was like, Jeremy, you're hurting my image when you show your guns. So if you could keep those under wraps, I'm really, I'm on a good run here, man. And you get on YouTube, I don't really need you showing off how ripped you are. I'm like, Jason, I got you, buddy. I'm here to help the DCEU succeed in any way I can. After Batman v Superman and Man of Steel, I'm so upset with those movies. So I'm liking the direction you're going. So I'm not trying to take anything away from your sex appeal. So I will not intimidate you. And he was like, thanks, bro. And he said, will you teach me to be cool? I was like, I don't know, Jason, I don't know if you got that potential, man, so yeah.
Yeah, he definitely needs some lessons in being cool and ripped and all that stuff. He has a ways to go. He has a ways to go.
Yeah. I'll work. Jason, little guy, just, do what you got to do, man. Just keep striving. You'll get there, buddy. You'll get there, little guy. So
he is literally like the perfect specimen of what a masculine man is that should get any woman he wants.
It's bullshit, man. Like it's such a thing. 'Cause like, you know, as the YouTube channel has grown and everything, like I've gained so much confidence, and I went and saw Aquaman and I walked out and I'm like, no woman will ever love me. Like I have nothing to offer any woman now because I've saw Jason Momoa with his shirt off. Like
Exactly.
what's the point of being with me when there's a man like that existing in the world? Like I can do nothing right now. No woman would ever look at me because Jason Momoa exists in this world. So
Exactly. It's so true. Oh man. But you can't objectify him though. Just
no, you're not allowed to do that. Not allowed to do that.
Let's see. Pauly D gave another five super chat here. You done put two of America's most wanted in the same mother effing place at the same mother effing time. Ain't nothing but a gangsta party.
That's right. That's right. Tupac
James
and Snoop.
Lloyd Tiffner gave $1 super chat. Thank you so much for that, James. I appreciate it. Yeah. So as far as the merch goes, yeah, I'm gonna have to snag some of that because I totally wear that in my videos all the time. So
I mean, I got you, man. So don't worry, I got you. And
Maybe
just so, and for the uninitiated, okay, for the uninitiated, this is what that super chat was talking about. It was talking about Tupac and Snoop, two of America's most wanted. That was a rap song for all of you far left white people that are preaching about how much you love black people, even though you've never heard a rap song in your life. And you typically run to the other side of the street when you see a black person walking towards you, but you'll get on social media and preach how much you love black people, but you don't know anything about them, you know, but you run from them when you see them. That's Tupac and Snoop Dogg. Okay. It's a rap song, gangsta rap. Okay. So just to kind of catch the NPCs up.
You know, man, Tupac is so good. I love Tupac so much. He's incredible. I'm trying to think of there aren't really any like new rappers that have been coming out that I've found really that great recently.
Or anything current is garbage. So
yeah,
anything.
It really is. It really is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, I used to listen to rap a lot back in the day. I can't stomach any current music though. There's no current music that I can deal with. I can't. It's really bad.
Yeah, pop music is absolute garbage right now, and I hate it so much.
Yeah,
like I don't know. There's a lot of really good pop music like 10 years ago, and I feel like that was like a really good time, and now it's just terrible nowadays. So
Yep.
Silva gave a $2 super chat. Petition to have Jeremy dye his hair blue for Star Wars Celebration.
Oh man, good stuff.
How much would it take to get you to dye your hair blue?
You know, I'm a simple man. Okay, you show me a good pair of titties, I pretty much do anything. So.
Well, if you dyed your hair blue, then you'd have to take on the persona of an SJW. And
good pair of titties would be worth it. So
you can't say things like that, Jeremy, when you're SJW. So.
I know, and this is a Christian channel too. I forgot about that. So I already corrupted Odin the other day in New Orleans on our live stream. I don't want to try to do that to you too.
I want to keep seeing Odin in person. I bet that was cool.
It was cool. I mean, just like everybody else. I mean, nobody thinks I'm as tall as I am. I mean, I don't know if when you first met me, was I taller than you thought I would be?
You were a lot shorter than I thought you were going to be.
Really?
You're insanely shorter than I thought you were going to be.
No, I'm not. There's no way.
Like, you're almost like a midget. It's like,
there's no way. Actually.
There's people that think that this guy's like an average height, but he's only like 5 foot, maybe like 4'11" or something. This guy is tiny, man.
Oh gosh. Yeah, so much like everybody. So for real, was I taller than you thought when you met me?
You were actually, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm skinnier than people think. People think I'm a little more built, and I'm kind of skinny and lanky and goofy, and people are just like, I don't know what people's expectation is, but it's clearly I'm different in person. I guess I'm not as attractive, so it's kind of like when I tell people, like Adam Sandler when he tells Drew Barrymore, like, sorry, I'm not attractive in 50 First Dates. I'll say, sorry, I'm not attractive. So, but no, it was cool. Odin's a cool guy, and he's definitely does. He's definitely does have some social anxiety, especially being running around New Orleans with me running my mouth. It was funny, man. So yeah, we had a good time though.
So what was the whole thing with that one like Darth Vader dude that was like singing in the streets?
Yeah, I mean that's New Orleans for you. And we're driving around, and I saw Darth Vader on the corner dancing, and I was like, oh God, let's pull over and record that. And I'll pull over.
So cool.
I illegally park, and Odin is like, what's going on? We're in New Orleans. This idiot is jumping out of his car after illegally parking, leaving me in the video. He's running around recording this guy. Jeremy's a crazy person. And so, yeah, that was pretty fun. So,
yeah, that's really awesome. Yeah. So let's see here. We have a $5 super chat from Thomas Gilkey. Thank you so much for that, Thomas. Will Josiah be going to Star Wars Celebration? Yeah, I think you are gonna let me use Odin's ticket for a couple of days. Did you find out if that can actually be a thing or not?
Yeah, I don't know if it's possible. Obviously, yes, but I still we got to see how it all works because they've changed their system up so much. I don't have an answer for you right now.
Yeah,
so.
But if not, then I'm at least going to be hanging out with the crew for a little bit while they're all in town. So yeah,
yep,
that'll be fun.
Looking forward to it.
The Hunky Chunky Funky Monkey gave a £2 super chat. The pimps are in the crib, so drop it like it's hot. That's right, buddy. Silva Luca gave a $2 super chat. If you dye your hair blue, you'd avoid SJW radar. There you go.
That's true. That's true.
Like horse. You could be just
I'd be their hero then.
Sliding right through their barriers and
yeah,
then surprise attack them or something. But your reputation is probably pretty much ruined at this point for SJWs, so it doesn't really matter. So,
yep, this is true.
Let's see here. Sharkyan Dire Storm gave a $5 super chat. There is one good new rapper, NF. Check him out. I actually am a big fan of NF. He's pretty much the only new rapper that I actually listen to at all. So yeah. I'm not into all that weird Tech Nine or what's his name? The one rainbow haired rapper.
I don't know any of them. I don't know who NF is or any. I don't know any of these current people. I listen to no current music. I can't deal with it. So
yeah. Are you into musicals, Jeremy?
Not really, but there are musicals I enjoy. Like I always get people mad at me when I say this. I really like the High School Musical movies. You know, they kind of give me a certain like Saved by the Bell feel. Not quite. They don't have the magic of Saved by the Bell, but it kind of does go into that element. You know, what was that movie with Hugh Jackman last year? World's Greatest Showman.
Yeah.
You know, which was good. Overly, like I watched, what was that, La La Land, and I didn't like it. I didn't like La La Land.
Yeah.
So overall, I just don't care for musicals that much, but there are certain ones. Like I've never seen Sweeney Todd. I've never seen that one. I heard it was good, but I've never seen it. So
yeah, I don't get into musicals very much either, but I thought The Greatest Showman was a really good one. I did enjoy that one. Sweeney Todd is good too. I like that one. But yeah, I don't really care for them all that much either. Let's see. Have you seen the Bohemian Rhapsody yet?
No, I haven't. I haven't seen that one.
Yeah,
have not seen it.
Paulie D, were you gonna say something?
No, I was gonna say I didn't realize Odin's also live streaming. I didn't even see that. So
oh, he is. Okay.
Yeah. So competition, Geeks and Gamers competition now. So
I told him he could come on my live stream, but I guess he maybe has other things he wanted.
Christian fight. All right.
He said he was going to be busy, and then he shows up on his live stream. So,
well, it looks like he's got a Patreon stream, so he probably had that pre-planned. So with his patrons, so that's probably what it is. So,
Paulie gave a super chat. Let's see. Thanos gets beat by Tony, who then dies and gets a version of "What did it cost you?" with Pepper and Tony and Cap win, but die and lose together. Yeah, that would be that'd be cool. I really do think that Cap and Tony are gonna have some sort of sacrificial death in Endgame. I especially think that that's gonna happen with Cap. But yeah, what do you think is gonna happen with Cap and Iron Man?
I mean, I tend to not like to do a lot of speculation on these things because then you start setting yourself up for what you want to see. And if you don't see it, then you find yourself being disappointed. I've done that a lot of times. I did that with the Dark Knight Rises. Not that I ended up disappointed with the Dark Knight Rises because I still ultimately love the Dark Knight Rises. And I know a lot of people don't love that movie, and you're all wrong, and that's fine. It's okay to be wrong. But I had all these scenarios painted out in my mind even before the movie was even like before they released what the movie was about. So I envisioned the Dark Knight Rises as like, oh, it's playing right off the end of the Dark Knight, you know, and Batman is on the run and he took all the credit for Harvey's crimes. It's going to be amazing. And then they're telling me, oh, it's 8 years in the future. I'm like, what? And I had already put in my mind that it was going to be immediately after the Dark Knight. So I was already disappointed from that perspective.
Yeah.
So yeah, with the end of the Avengers, like I said, with Infinity War, I didn't really do a lot of like, how is this going to end in Infinity War? You know, I just went in there and watched it and experienced it, and I was pleasantly surprised and blown away by how they ended that movie. So I'm not into, you know, I'm just gonna take. All I'm hoping is Captain Marvel's not involved. That's really what it comes down to. I hope Captain Marvel's not involved. Everything else, I'm just ready to experience it organically. So
yeah, for sure, for sure. Let's see. Dan Maloney gave a $5 super chat. Thank you so much. Tom McDonald's "White Boy" is a great rap song that calls out the SJWs. Really good. Really, that's interesting. I'll have to check that out.
mm-hmm.
I haven't heard about that one, but that's good to know. Let's see here. By the way, Jeremy, I have something to show you here.
Okay.
I don't know if you saw this yet or not. But there's me and Ben. For Ben's wedding. So
good old Ben, man.
Yeah.
I need to call him. I'm sure he's off on his honeymoon now or whatever. But did you pass on my my well wishes to him?
I did. Yep.
All right, good.
So
deal.
yeah, it was a good time. We had a really good time. I let everyone know kind of in here where Ben and I used to do things with the channel and all that stuff. So
yeah, no, it's congrats to Ben. I'm really happy for him, and he's a really good guy, and he's done a lot of stuff for Geeks and Gamers, and he's been a great friend to you over the years. So I'm really happy for him, and you know, we might can see him on the channel in the future if he's ever interested. So
yeah, definitely. Also, I don't know if you heard the news, but I've been officially blocked by Chuck Wendig, so that was a thing that happened. So proud to join the list.
Round of applause. This idiot. I mean, I'm not gonna sit and pretend I'm a Tolkien guy because I'm not, you know. But because I've never read the books or anything. But obviously, anybody with half a fucking brain would understand that this man is a legend, and his world building and his storytelling is all time great. And for Chuck Wendig, Chucky Poo Wendig, is who I like to call him, Chucky Poo. I just, my God, man, what is wrong with this guy? You know, I don't know what's going through his head. I really don't.
Yeah, I totally agree. He's
psycho.
He said that Lord of the Rings was too straight, white, and male and stuff, and all of that.
So glad that guy's not involved with Star Wars anymore.
Yeah. So was he a comic writer or was he a book writer for Star Wars?
Book.
Okay.
And he was working on a Vader comic when he got fired, so he got kicked off of that too.
Oh wow. Okay.
But dude is a complete moron, man. Complete moron.
Yep.
So
yeah, he basically, I don't know if you saw his whole Tolkien rant and stuff about how he basically was criticizing Tolkien and stuff, and basically pointing out all the things that Tolkien did wrong and all of that. And then he, at the end of it, he said that, by the way, it's too straight, white, and male. Like that was like a quality thing about it. I like that. I was just telling the people in the stream earlier, like these JWs, they think that identity politics is it makes up for the quality of things nowadays and stuff.
I mean, it's a plot point for them. Identity politics is a plot point. They will grade a piece of art based on the identity politics now. Like so if a movie sucks but it has good representation in their eyes, they will elevate the quality of that movie simply based on race and gender.
Yep.
What? And if a movie's really great but it doesn't have enough representation, they will sit there and criticize the movie for not having it. It's absolutely crazy. These people are nuts. They have problems. They have deeper problems than any of us can help them with. So I think that the best way to handle them is to make fun of them and make money from their stupidity, monetize their ignorance, laugh at them, and don't take them seriously because, why would you?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy times. Let's see here. Polly gave another super chat. Dark Knight Rises should have ended with Alfred thinking he sees Bruce. We should not have seen Bruce. Plus, Robin died his first night on the job.
Well, I agree with you on that. I do wish that the ending of The Dark Knight Rises was a little more vague, instead of open-ended or instead of cut and dry. When spoilers for The Dark Knight Rises, if I have to say that, but once Batman took the bomb and it exploded over the water, and that music started hitting, and the speech came in, I was I was wrecked. I was like, Nolan did it.
Yeah,
Nolan fucking killed Batman. And then we see him with Selena Kyle there in the end, and I wish he would not have been there. I wish it would have been like he said, where Bruce or where Alfred believes or thinks he sees Bruce, but we the audience don't know for sure.
exactly.
Don't get me wrong though, there was a satisfaction ending too though, seeing Bruce Wayne finally be happy, finally be at peace with everything. There is some satisfaction there. There's no doubt about it, but I would have liked it to have been a little more like Inception ending, where we're left with not a clear answer.
I agree with that. Yeah, so let's see here. I think what do you think about the Batman movie that Matt Reeves is working on? Are you looking forward to that?
Not really. I like Matt Reeves. I like what he did with the Planet of the Apes films. But there's just so much uncertainty, man. I mean, again, this started out as Ben Affleck was going to direct, produce, and write this movie. And then, okay, well, he's not going to direct because he's got too much going on, so he's going to star in it.
Yeah.
Definitely going to star in it. He's definitely going to star in it. And then the rumors about, well, Ben Affleck wants out. And then we watched Justice League, and it was clear he didn't want to be in Justice League. He completely phoned that in. It was just so bad. And then, obviously, and then he's out, and it's just, there's so much of a disaster in the pre-production of this film that it's just, I do not have faith in this film at all.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, that's kind of how it feels like for the whole DCEU at this point. Like, it's such a chaotic mess over there right now. I saw that Jared Leto put out like a tease for Suicide Squad, the new Suicide Squad movie, the reboot, I guess. I don't know, but where he basically just put out like an emoji of a clown for like a tease for the new Suicide Squad movie, when a few months ago he was apparently not going to be in it at all. So
it's so weird, man. It doesn't make any sense whatsoever.
Yeah, exactly.
What these people are thinking. And yeah, the whole James Gunn thing where it's just like, oh yeah, James Gunn, we're gonna reboot Suicide Squad, but it's not gonna be a complete reboot. And like, what does that even mean? What does that even mean?
And now they have like someone else playing Deadshot now. Like, don't they have Denzel Washington playing Deadshot?
It's not Denzel.
Who is it again? Oh man.
Well, Will Smith was in the first one, so the rumor was that I think Idris Elba is going to play it.
Oh, Idris Elba, yeah, that's I was getting mixed up there. Yeah.
Oh, you getting all your black people mixed up? Is that what it is, Josiah? Huh?
No, I mean they're both awesome dudes. I like them both.
Denzel Washington, the best actor ever. Have you ever heard that song?
No, I have not.
By Froggy Fresh.
Is
Denzel Washington. Oh yeah. Denzel Washington, the best actor ever. He's so darn cool. He's so darn clever. You got to watch it. It's so good.
Denzel is. I love him. He's great, especially in Dark Tower. That was a great film. Great film.
He's not in Dark Tower.
He's not in Dark Tower?
No, that's Idris Elba.
Oh my gosh, that is Idris Elba? Oh my, why do I get those two mixed up so much? What the heck? Oh man.
Oh man.
Wow. Apparently I can't get those two straight at all. But you know, at least Denzel Washington was in Thor. That's a good thing. No, just
Everyone looks the same. Everyone looks the same to Josiah. So you're speechless right now.
Oh, man, that's hilarious.
So I will say Denzel is my second favorite actor of all time. Christian Bale's my first. I think that Denzel, when Denzel is on, I don't think there's anybody better. I think Christian Bale's a far more versatile actor. I think that Bale is just unbelievable from that perspective. But when Denzel is at the top of his game, there's nobody better than Denzel Washington. You know, some of my favorite moments, like when I became a huge Denzel fan, was Crimson Tide with him and Gene Hackman. That was one of my favorite movies, and his performance in Crimson Tide is just phenomenal. Man on Fire is my favorite Denzel movie, and it's one of my favorite movies of all time. I mean, you just go down the list, you know, John Q, Training Day. The list goes on and on, man. But you know, Denzel is just incredible. So
yeah, I still have to see Fences sometime. I heard that was like a really, really good film.
It is. Yeah, and Hurricane, the Hurricane is great. Glory, great, yes. But yeah, Crimson Tide is that movie. Also, Ricochet, which is one that runs under the radar a lot. Ricochet was something from back in the day with Denzel. That was a great movie.
Yeah.
So I mean, he's just a man, dude. He's the man.
He is. Yeah. Man on Fire is a fantastic movie. Such a movie. I love that movie.
Yep.
Let's see. Paulie said the Dark Tower movie is garbage. Josiah, how dare you like it? Yeah, I mean, it had Catherine Winnick in it, so that was kind of a huge plus for me. I think she's amazing, so that was definitely a plus for me. But overall, I mean, it wasn't that great of a movie. I was kind of more just joking about that, but yeah. So are you excited for the new Dune movie that's coming out?
I mean, it's got a really great cast,
really
but
does.
I don't know much about Dune, so I know a lot of people are getting excited about this, but I don't know enough about it. But it's being directed by
Denis Villeneuve.
Yeah, Denis Villeneuve. Yeah, so I think Villeneuve's awesome. So I'm definitely excited from that perspective for sure. So
yeah. I was just looking up Christopher Nolan's new movie, and I don't think there's any more details about it yet.
We don't have anything yet. No, when it gets announced, it'll set the world on fire. So
yeah, for sure.
But we don't know much about it at this point. So
it looks so Robert Pattinson is going to be in it then, right? That's been confirmed.
Into what?
Like, according to IMDb.
In what?
Christopher Nolan's new movie.
Really?
Yeah, he's on the cast list here.
I mean, if he is, it's fine. I don't, you know, like people freaked out when what was a boy band guy that was in Dunkirk.
Oh yeah, the
Harry Styles.
Yeah.
And so and people are like, oh, this is gonna be terrible. I'm like, dude, it's Nolan. Chill. I don't, you know. And Robert Pattinson actually does have some good. He's actually pretty good in some roles. So is he really gonna be in? Is he really rumored to be in Nolan's next movie? Is that for real?
Yeah. Yep. I heard that he was rumored, but it looks like he's part of the cast on IMDb. So I don't know if looks like it's going to be a thing. So
I'm looking it up right now.
And then Elizabeth Debicki is also on it. Let's see. I don't know what she's been in. She was in Great Gatsby, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, Widows.
Yeah, here it is. So the pieces of Christopher Nolan's next cinematic puzzle are starting to fall into place as Robert Pattinson is poised to star opposite John David Washington in the next film the director of Inception, Collider, has exclusively learned. So, yeah, I think that'll be cool. I think Robert Pattinson is going to take him a little while. Like he's almost shed that Twilight image now. But I think a role in Christopher Nolan movie, if he's going to be a lead in it, I think that's going to be a huge step for his career,
Definitely.
for him to kind of take a step beyond that.
I think that should help officially kind of like shed the Twilight thing, hopefully. So
yeah. Because at this point, like I said, man, I don't care. Objectively speaking, right now, there's not another director on the planet that's in Nolan's league in terms of like Nolan could announce that he's directing a movie about Robert Pattinson pooping for 2 hours, and it's going to make everybody excited regardless because it's Christopher Nolan.
For real.
And so so I really think that that's going to help Pattinson's career kind of really take that huge leap forward that he needs, and I'll be happy to see it. So
yeah, definitely. So do we have any more details about Star Wars Celebration, like for the meetup or anything? Or
no, I mean it's going to take place at something Patty's, Matt Patty's or something like that, Friday night.
Yeah,
so
I've heard about that.
Yeah.
So that bar.
Yeah, so it's going to be 7 p.m. for about 3 hours, I believe. It's kind of a small joint from what I hear. So I'll probably just hang out outside where everybody is not drinking, hopefully. And so yeah, it's going to be fun, and I'm looking forward to meeting a lot of people and hanging out with some people. And yeah, is Josiah invited to the meetup? Yes, Josiah is going to be there. So Patty Max is what it is. So Patty Max. So my bad.
Yep.
So Patty Max. All right.
Yeah, I think I might have actually been in there before, if I remember right.
And it said it's very small.
Yeah.
So
I mean, it looks like there's yeah, I know that there was some. I think it's kind of like Irish themed or something, if I'm not mistaken. So I think
maybe Conor McGregor will show up, so and beat the hell out of all of us. So, oh man, but yeah, so I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a lot of fun, and but I'm going to bounce here in just a minute. So if there's anything you wanted to ask me or me cover real quick before I bounce, let me know. So
yeah, I don't think so. This pretty much hits the 2 hour mark for my stream, so I'm probably going to be wrapping it up here as well. So yeah, but yeah, thanks for popping in. I appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Of course, nice new setup. I'm glad to see that you're closing on 3,000 subs. I'm sure that's going to happen very, very soon. Yeah. And yeah, so and then you're probably going to have plenty of videos coming. We got enough coming today to the channel, so you don't have to worry about anything. Okay. But definitely, get some stuff ready for tomorrow. Definitely. And yeah, so that's it. So yeah, thanks.
Also, I guess we can kind of make a small announcement of it. We do have someone else that's going to be coming onto the channel sometime very soon as well. So so keep your eyes out for that as well. So
yeah, more gaming content
that we desperately need on the channel. So
yes, absolutely. I've actually got a gaming video coming that I'm posting here soon. So to the channel. So
cool. Sounds good. Well, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it, Jeremy.
Yeah, man. Well, you guys have a good one. You guys smash the melee button. Get to Josiah's up to 3,000 subs, and I'll talk to you soon, buddy.
All right. Talk to you later.
All right. Bye.
Yep. Bye. Well, that was awesome. I'm glad somebody was able to stop by today. That's awesome to see. So yeah. Thank you for everyone coming out today. It was a fun stream. And yeah, I am probably going to end the stream as well. But yeah, thank you everyone for coming out. It was another really awesome stream. I can't wait for Star Wars Celebration, getting to meet some of you guys in person. I don't know who is going to be at Star Wars Celebration. But if you guys are, definitely feel free to come up to me, shake my hand, say hi. And, it'd be so awesome to get to meet some of you guys actually, in person. That'd be really cool. So yeah, thank you once again, everyone, and I will talk to you all later. Have a great day. Thank you, Ruthie, for all of your support and moderating the chat and stuff. I appreciate it. And actually, I think, let me see here. Did we hit 3,000 subscribers? Did we hit 3,000? We hit 3,000 subscribers. So thank you, everyone, for that as well. Really appreciate it, guys. Seriously, it's awesome. It's so cool getting to be a part of this community and getting to get to know you guys better as well and stuff. So thanks for that. The rant said, nice setup, bro. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. So with that being said, let's see. Truth Apocalypse says can't make Chicago, but maybe a meetup in Michigan. I'm in Mount Pleasant area. Oh, really? Dude, that's so cool. We should definitely meet up. That'd be so cool. We should try to, I don't know how many people of my subscribers are from Michigan, but we should try to do some sort of Michigan meetup sometime. That would be really fun. That would be really fun. So yeah, once again, thank you everyone, and I will talk to you all later. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you tomorrow with another video. Talk to you later. Bye.